In today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my minimalist travel essentials that I'm about to take on a 2-week holiday. They're all low waste and eco-friendly, so keep watching if you want to find out how to travel lighter whilst being kinder to the planet. Hi, welcome back to Red Curl Vegan and thanks for joining me today. So if you're new here, my name is Meg and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you the plastic-free toiletries that I'm going to be taking on a 2-week holiday in just shy of 11 days time. I'm really excited about this video, obviously because I'm finally going away on holiday, but also because what I'm taking with me this time is quite different to what I've travelled with in the past. If you've watched my channel previously, then you'll know that I've mentioned travelling alone to Southeast Asia several times a couple of years ago, and at that point I hadn't fully embarked on my eco journey, and I've also lived abroad quite a lot as well, so I'm used to travelling, and I'm also used to travelling light, but not in such an eco-friendly way. So I thought this would be the perfect opportunity to come on and show you what I'm taking. I've mentioned a lot of these things in previous videos, so I'll link those down in the description box for you. But yeah, let's just get right into it. So in about 11 days time, I'm going to be going to Costa Rica, and I am so excited about this. This will be my first time to Southeast Asia. This will also be my first time travelling with somebody else. So me and my partner have never gone on holiday yet together. We went into lockdown and, you know, we've all been through a pandemic. Costa Rica was also on the red list. So it's taken us quite a long time to get to organising this holiday. And I literally can't wait. I'm counting the minutes until we leave. Like I said briefly, I've travelled to Southeast Asia quite a bit in the past by myself. And I did travel very light, but it wasn't as plastic free as what I'm doing this time round. So yeah, I'm just going to get on and show you what I'm taking with me. So I think the first thing to mention is going to be my infamous bar of soap. Now I've mentioned this bar of soap a lot in my kind of initial videos when I first started my channel, and I'll link those down below for you. And it's just a plain old simple olive oil bar of soap. It's very cheap, it's very basic, it's very simple, it has no additives, no essential oils, it's just pure olive oil, and I absolutely love it. It's great for my sensitive skin and it literally lasts me forever. So me and my partner both use the same bar of soap. I don't know if that might gross some people out, but it does exactly what it's supposed to do, and in terms of hygiene, I don't think that's unhygienic because it literally, you know, washes and cleans perfectly. So we both use the same bar of soap, and I carry it in this sisal, I think the name of it is. So this is a soap bag. You can also use it to hang it up in the shower and it automatically drains the soap bar as well, which helps it to last longer. So that's going to be travelling in there, which I think is really, really cute. And then moving on to other soap bars. Now, if you've watched my videos in the past, you'll know that I co-wash. So I've been on a whole no poo journey with my hair. So that means not using shampoo, and I've tried all sorts of alternatives. And currently, as it stands, I'm in big favour of co-washing. So that means just washing your hair with conditioner only. So no shampoo and no soap. However, this is the first time that I'm going to be travelling since I've started co-washing, and taking a bottle of conditioner with me didn't really appeal to me. I don't really find that overly convenient. I'm not sure what that means long term, but I thought that I would kind of resort to these bars that I had in the past. And just before I started co-washing, I was using shampoo and conditioner bars from Etique. I've briefly mentioned them in my videos, but it's been quite a while since I really used them, so I don't really talk about them a lot. But basically, yeah, I have just about a slither of a shampoo bar here left, which is the Coconut Frizz one. I believe I can't remember the name of it. And this is their softening conditioner bar. So whilst I am currently co-washing, I haven't really figured out a practical way to carry bottles of liquid. I know that you can take liquid on the plane, but it's not really something that I want to do. So just on this occasion, as an emergency, I'm going to be taking these with me. I have made a video about how I wash my hair and my routine. And in that video, I mentioned that I only wash my hair once a week. So maybe every 7 to 10 days on average. Sometimes I'll go as far as 14 days if I'm really being lazy and I'm not going out much, but usually it's between 7 and 10 days. So we're going away for, I think it's 12 nights. So in theory, I won't need to wash my hair. And when I've travelled to Southeast Asia in the past for, yeah, just short of 2 weeks, I've never washed my hair. I've always had it braided when I get there, because if you've already watched my videos, you'll know that it's really, really long. So it just gets really hot and it gets in the way. So I will rinse it, but I've never washed my hair when I've been on holiday, and I've never had a problem and it's never looked gross. But I'm going to take these just in case, because co-washing is still relatively new to me, and I think it will be good to have an emergency if I don't find a good way to keep my hair up. So moving on to deodorant. I'm going to be taking this crystal deodorant here, and I've mentioned in the past about the deodorant that I usually use, which I've got here to show you, and that is from a brand called Sense. Now, this is a local to me company in the UK, and they are an amazing company. All of their products come in cardboard compostable packaging. All the ingredients are natural and really, really beautiful. This is the best deodorant I've ever used. Since I've embarked on my eco journey, I've used and trialed multiple deodorants, and this has been the best one for me so far. And they're such a lovely company, so I'm probably never going to use any other brand of deodorant. Unfortunately, I can't take this with me because it is a sort of roll-on stick and it's made up of oils, so I think it will melt in Costa Rica's heat. But what I am going to be taking is this crystal salt deodorant. Now, I know a lot of people rave about these, and it was something that I bought very early on in my journey. To be perfectly honest, I don't get on with it as well as that deodorant. I don't find it as effective, but in terms of transporting it, whilst it is a little bit heavy, it's going to be a lot more convenient in hot weather because it's not going to melt. And as long as you apply it on clean armpits, so straight after you've had a shower, preferably whilst they're still wet, well, you have to wet the deodorant crystal, so that the salt crystal anyway, you can't apply it to dry skin because it will just tug and pull on your skin and it's quite painful. So I usually apply it straight after a shower, so you have to apply it on clean armpits and whilst I'm still wet, which is actually quite convenient. I've just found that it doesn't last me as long as that deodorant will, so I can effectively go without a shower for a couple of days with that deodorant absolutely fine. With this one, I find it doesn't quite last as long, but like I say, I can't take the other one because it will melt, and I have this really convenient little old soap nut pouch here, which is just a little cotton bag, which is going to be really handy and really cute for carrying that one in. And then moving on to hair, so I'm going to be taking my beautiful wooden hairbrush that I've mentioned lots in previous videos. This is entirely wooden, so the bristles and the handle are wood. The rubber is natural, and I absolutely love this hairbrush. The difference it makes compared to a plastic hairbrush is unreal, but I won't go into detail about that. And then, because I've already talked about it in lots of previous videos, let's try and keep this one brief. And then I'm also going to be taking my trusty satin scrunchies as well, which I've mentioned in the past. These are great for preventing snagging, and they're a lot more delicate on your hair than plastic hairbands. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be taking those two as well. And then moving on to teeth, I've got my G Organics wooden toothbrush here. So this hasn't actually been used yet. This is still new. I usually use an electric toothbrush, and I have replaceable, recyclable toothbrush heads that can be sent back to a company and they recycle them. I use a generic Oral-B one, I think it is, and I've had it for years. I have no need to change it because it works perfectly fine. But one, I don't really want to carry it around with me, and two, I don't want it to get damaged and I don't want to have to recharge it. So I think a bamboo or a wooden toothbrush is a really great option for traveling. So because I haven't been able to travel yet since the pandemic, since we all went into lockdown, this will be my first time using it, so I can't actually give my opinion on it yet until I get back. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to trying it out. And then with my toothbrush, I'm going to be using some tooth tabs. So I've got this teeny weeny little tin here that I repurposed because it is just so adorable. I still have two old tooth tabs in here that I need to use up from my zero waste shop that I'm not really a great big fan of. So what I've gone and done is I've invested in some G Organics ones. Now, I've never tried their tooth tabs before, but I have tried their tooth soap and their toothpaste. I've had a bit of a journey with natural plastic-free toothpaste, to be honest. So I have tried tooth powder, tooth soap, homemade toothpaste. I've tried the pastes from G Organics and and also from Truth Paste. And I didn't really enjoy any of them, to be honest. So I'm really hoping that this is successful. But yeah, I invested in this little jar of activated charcoal G Organics tooth tabs. Now, the great thing about these is that the consistency means they're not going to melt in hot weather like a paste might do. And I can also decant these into this little pot. I can fit enough for both of us for 12 days each into this little pot. So yeah, super convenient. This is so lightweight. So yeah, I'm looking forward to trying these out. I don't quite know what I do if these don't work, but that's for another video. So yeah, that's hair and body, and also washing my hair, deodorant and teeth. And that's literally it. That's all I'm taking. So the last 2-3 things to mention aren't eco-friendly, they aren't plastic-free, but unfortunately I haven't found alternatives that I feel are safe enough. So due to us still effectively being in a pandemic, I'm going to be taking hand sanitizer with me. So I'm going to be taking an old one that needs using up and then another spray version there as well. Unfortunately, I haven't found a natural alternative yet, and I had these from previous jobs. I also have a couple others as well, so they need using up, so it would be wasteful to get rid of them and go out and buy new ones. I've also got a tube of Savlon cream in here. I'm not a big fan of antiseptic cream, and to be honest, the ingredients aren't great, but it's another one of those very few things that I have left since I embarked on my eco journey that I haven't cut out yet. So once that's used up, as with everything, if you're embarking on an eco journey or a plastic-free journey, make sure to use up what you have first. So that's what I'm still doing. And then I also invested in some, not plastic-free, but natural bug spray. So this is going to be my first time traveling to a tropical country with natural bug spray, which I'm quite scared about, I must say, but I don't want to be spraying myself in DEET. It kind of doesn't really line up with the way I'm leading my life now in terms of choosing more natural, sustainable products. So this is from the brand Incognito. I did buy this from Holland & Barrett, which I know isn't the best place. I always say this in my videos. It's not the best kind of retailer to buy from, but I had a voucher discount that needed using up, so it made sense to not waste it. And then an old bug spray here from Thailand actually, which actually is natural and really effective. So yeah, I don't want to bash the natural bug sprays before I've even tried them, but obviously there is a safety concern around being bitten by mosquitoes, and they seem to love me whenever I go traveling. So yeah, fingers crossed that this works. So there we go. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Not 100% of it is plastic-free or eco-friendly, but I'm really, really pleased with how far I've come on my journey. I'm really pleased with how lightweight all of this is and how little room it's going to take up in my hand luggage as well. If you're interested, I will do another video on the clothes and the shoes that I'm taking. We're only taking hand luggage with us, which I'm really pleased about as well. It's just less stress and less hassle, sorry. So this will fit in nicely to our hand luggage, and we won't need to take any checked-in luggage for the 2 weeks that we're away. Of course, if you did enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. I really, really appreciate all of your support, and make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Also, head over to Facebook and check out my Facebook page, Red Curl Vegan. I've got sort of everyday stories and recipes and meals and low-waste tips and hacks and things like that on there as well. Hit that notification bell to make sure you get updates on new videos from myself, and of course feel free to share this video if you think anybody might like it as well. In the meantime, take care and stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!